Hi. On the last video, I showed Carl how to download some images, one or more images from the internet. And at this time, I'm going to show you basically what I wanted to show you on the last video, which was kind of like this path that I downloaded. It is too long. And then sometimes if it is not part of your path here, if you type in, for example, curl, if you're on that directory, obviously curl-h, it will show you the help on it. But if I just go to another directory and then let me just copy this path because I need the path information first. I'm going to copy this one, Control C. And then if I cd outside here, and then I do go in here, and then I say curl, since the path is not there, it will just say, I don't know how to use it. If it finds it in the path, then it does work. So actually it is already in my path, so I don't need to add it. Let's just look for the path, echo percentage path percentage. This is basically somewhere there. And then my download directory, most likely it is in there. That's why it reads it in the executable. But if I just open a new prompt, since I already did it, I want to make sure that it is in my path overall. And I just type in curl here, and then notice it works here. So Windows automatically converts those files, curl-h for help, and it will tell you exactly that is there. So I don't need to add it to the path, and I'm going to just use the same directory. Let's go to users, cd2. I'm going to open a prompt here and just going to change my background. I like to have a little bit different color on this properties for the coloring. So this is how you, on this video, I'm going to also show you how to do something with colors on the terminal. So you have these colors, and then you could just choose this there, and then you can have some transparency at the same time if you want to. Let's just have the transparency as well. I'm not sure how that would combination of that would work, because this is also blue, and then I'm going to just try that one. And notice that this window is completely allowing me to type in the stuff. So if I just make this size bigger and just do a curl dash dash help, then it will just tell you that the syntax is there. But the transparency in other ones is not as efficient as I wanted to see it. So you can edit it. And then this is part of learning for you to just see when something you do and it doesn't work, how easy it is to just change it. So if I just want that blue color, it's okay. But if I want it a darker color like this, dark green, let's see how that one works. And then I open a new prompt automatically, and it's going to be the new color. And then so that is a better format in the sense. I'm going to use that one as my default color. So I'm going to say curl dash dash help or curl dash h to show you the syntax. Since it's in the path, no matter where I go, I use it. So here I'm going to clear a screen, make a directory called curl, just for testing purpose. cd to curl. Now I have here nothing. So clear screen, I always type in clear because I'm mostly on Linux platform or Unix platform. So there of this, and right now I don't have anything. In order for me to just go to a website, for example, I could just visit curl http colon google.com. When you type in google.com, curl is going to try to download this page. But because I'm not providing the it says this document has moved to this http this, and this one is going to redirect to HTTPS. So whether you type in HTTP or HTTPS here, this doesn't matter. So if you type in HTTPS, it still is going to say this document has moved to that. So then what it means is if I just do this one and I type in www.google.com, it's gonna just redirect me to the main page, which is almost like as if I'm on the browser, type in google.com. This is automatically reads the www and it redirects it, and it automatically goes to secure page of Google, HTTPS. Right? So this is equivalent to that. And then here I just got the Google page in a text format. The whole thing is here. So I could even save that file into a file there, or could just say dir here. Notice if I just want to get that file here, and I could do HTTPS www.google.com, and then I just get that page, because it's gonna just go to the secure page and opens google.com. It is a little bit time consuming, HTTPS and www. Oh, and because I provided more W's than just needed, 3 W's, World Wide Web. So World Wide Web, and you just see that the page comes in. At this time, let's just do one more thing. And then if I do a dir here, the file is not there. But I want to just see if I can just specify that -o, and then HTTPS, and then that one. -o meaning that give me the file, whatever is the index.html or whatever name, just download it here. And then here, I'm sorry, not ls, https and www.google.com. It did not just downloaded the file, because I just did not specify the full path and everything else. So let's just do the same thing with like, let's say if I go here and say index.html, that also brings up the same page. So just opening again here, and then I just go open up here. It should go to google.com. Yes. So index.html is the default one that it's itself. Obviously, there's some other programs that Google may be looking at, CGIs or some kind of ASP or Python or whatever programs that they do to serve the internet beside the index.cgi or index.html. So if I do the same thing with curl and then just provide this path, this should also bring me the same page there. And then I wonder if I do a -o here, -o in lowercase, and then say index.html and HTTP. So I'm going to just download the file as a -o index.html, and this file now is index.html. So if I just do a start index.html here, then I could just see in that Google page, and that is coming on my C drive. But notice some of the images, when you click it, it's not there, because the actual URL that is here, these are the one that are having all the links. You cannot just get somebody's page on your site and then just think that you could serve the same page there, because there's so many other related links that are tied to these programs. So if I do a more on index.html, you could see that then this is basically the text format. I'm going to do another request method on this one on Python to show you how these URLs are parsed there. But in order to just show you a little bit more, so let's just do one more website here. I'm gonna do delete index.html here. And if I just don't do anything, like you see this option that I did uppercase, if you do uppercase O, automatically tries to bring that one, but it did not see that as a image or a files to just download it. So, oh, sorry, I just had the file name here. I forgot to remove that one. So now that it does the work, so now it puts it as index.html. So if I just use the lowercase o, like I did earlier, this one, I have a choice to call it whatever name I want to call it, web.html. And then this file will be just downloaded as web.html. Notice the size of index.html and web.html a little bit different, because one has a longer name and then the rest of them is web.html. But when we did the O name, it was just also downloaded, and then start web.html is also giving you the same name as the index.html was doing it. But it shows where I have that file. So I'm going to close that one. And then obviously, if you do some of these search, because it's hard coded. So if I just say Windows and just for search for Windows, it is trying to just resolve this one, but it's using my link here, which is local. So it is not there. If you go to the actual search, and then that's the difference. You could search for Windows and then right away you get the Google search engine. So similarly, if I just delete these files, I could just keep them, or just I don't need them. I could just say delete these two files. Now I don't have anything. I could just similarly say curl minus, not minus any options. I could say MyWebUniversity.com. So if I just try to get the MyWebUniversity.com page, it comes in automatically here as the page that is there. But notice that there's a lot of information. So I could just do, could have done just save it as a file, and then I could say -o, and then web.com and .html, whatever you call it, in index.html. This is your choice, and index and .html, HTTP. And then the file comes in here, more index.html, and then you could see that this site. Because this one does not have a secure port, it does not redirect it. So whether I type in mywebuniversity.com or http, it automatically resolves it. And let's just do one more thing on this one. I'm going to show you how to get an image from the internet. So assuming that you know your curl command already, you type in curl and --help, and it gives you the syntax of saying that this is how you use it. And so let's just do a curl-v for the version. We know that this is the version that we're using. And then I'm going to clear the screen. At this time, I'm gonna just download a URL of an image that I have for demo that I did it last time. So I know by memory what the URL is. So I don't have to go. Actually, I could just show you what I'm downloading it. So here I could just say www.mywebuniversity/images/wahid1.jpg. This file that is on this URL. So I'm going to just copy this URL here, Control and C and copy. So this image, and that is wahid1.jpg. I'm gonna just download that one and using curl. So I'm on the local machine, Windows machine, and then I want to just download the image from the web or internet. So here, this directory is empty currently. Let's just do this, curl -o, and then I'm going to paste that URL here. So basically what I'm saying is curl -o, keep the same name and download that name from this URL. Full path of the source image is this one. download it to this machine here. So when I press here, enter, okay, and then right there you can see the file got downloaded. And then Wahid1, if I just say start Wahid1.jpg. On Windows, you can say the word start. On Mac, you can say open. And on the other images, based on the utility that they're using, you can use the utility name and then the file name. So notice that it is there. And if I want to just keep the file like I showed you on the previous video, and I want to just say let's just dash O lowercase, and I want to just give it as Wahid 2.jpg. I just give it a different name, but this time I'm gonna give it for the same file as a copy of it. Notice if I use the Windows operating system Wahid1.jpg and I call it Wahid3.jpg, they're all made copies of it. So curl is basically doing the same thing that the copy command does. It makes a binary copy in this format. And then they're all the same. So start Wahid2.jpg is the same as starting the third one. So there you go. You have curl software on Linux and also on Windows. You're welcome to start using it. And then I make another video for you to use wget. Whichever utility you use, you can just download your images and pictures on the internet. Anything that you want, like ISO image, you can use curl to do it. And for some installation, sometimes you need to download a CD or DVD that is too long and you just don't want to do it. As soon as you do it from command line, you can batch it, and it takes whatever long. You just later on come back and use it. So you're not only tied to a particular file or directory and the same name. You can do images, graphics files, data files, HTML files, text file, anything. You could just download it and just use it. And if it is available on the internet, yes, you can. But sometimes you don't want to Control-C, copy everything. It's the long way. You just get it through the utility that you want. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Take care. God bless you all.